Hello everyone. I'm sure many of you here are aware that patents can be used as a tool to protect your invention. But did you also know that the analysis of patent data can help to review early insights into technology trends? My name is Bernice O, and I am a patent analyst. I'm very happy for this opportunity by KIPO to share with you how patent analytics can be used to understand the trends of digitalization and AI. During the presentation, I will turn off my camera so that it does not get in the way of the slides.
A brief introduction of where I'm from, IPOS and IPOS International. IPOS is the Intellectual Property Office of Singapore, a government agency for intellectual property or IP under the Ministry of Law. IPOS International, where I'm based, is a wholly owned subsidiary of IPOS as the expertise and engagement arm, where we house over 100 IP experts. Together with IPOS, we offer solutions to public agencies and private enterprises by bringing together unique technical capabilities in IP management, education and training, and patent search examination and analytics, which is the department I'm from. What I do specifically is that I help organizations to understand technology trends through patent analytics or PA, and from the insights, recommend actionable intelligence to answer their problem statements. To give you a better background, let's first run through briefly what PA is about. To start off, we must look at the nature of the patent system. While many of us here may know patent as a protection tool to exclude others from commercially exploiting the invention, what is lesser understood is that in exchange, the invention must be revealed to the public in sufficient details such that a skilled person is enabled to work the invention. And because of this, patent information holds a rich source of technology information. At the same time, because of the following requirements, whereby the invention must be new or undisclosed before it can be patented, companies typically file their patents to protect their products prior to marketing them. From their filings, we can have an idea of their market of interest and the scope of protection based on where they file and what they file. All this information from patents combined will give us early intelligence not only on the technology trend, but also the company's R&D and business strategy. Many organizations are using this powerful tool. In a study done as early as 2006, it was found that 88% of US, European, and Japanese businesses rely upon patent information to keep up with technology advances and to direct their own R&D efforts. With that in mind, let me take you through the growth of digitalization into a megatrend and its effect on different industries from the perspective of patent analytics. In 2016, when we were updating our Worldwide Patent Landscape report, we observed the telltale signs of digitalization starting to intensify in its growth. The study gave an overview of the global technology landscape derived through an in-depth study of worldwide patents filed in a 10-year period from 2005 to 2014. The filings were then classified into 35 different technology fields and plotted based on their growth rate and patent share. Now, patent share here represents the intensity of global patenting activity in each field, while a high growth rate indicates that the technology is gaining fast traction. I'm going to illustrate the movement of the growth of these technology fields by separating the data into two 5-year periods. Shown here is the first period from 2005 to 2009. What really stands out is digital and wireless communication at the far right, with the highest growth rate and a substantial worldwide patent share. What happened since 2005 was that there has already been massive adoption of digital and wireless communication. A clear evidence is the ever-increasing ownership of mobile phones year on year. What was even more indicative was the emergence of the smartphone revolution. The development of the first iPhone in 2005 laid the foundation for the modern smartphone with its revolutionary multi-touch user interface and the App Store. This has completely changed the face of smartphones of that time and kicked off the smartphone race. In the next 5-year period, innovation in computer technology showed a rapidly accelerated growth, while digital and wireless communication continue to receive strong focus. These two together form the backbone of technologies leading to the Internet of Things and big data and analytics. These technologies enable smartness across various industries, leading to an industrial revolution commonly known as Industry 4.0. Especially for those industries which are quick to adopt digitalization, they are seen to receive higher growth. For example, medical technology or transport. And this distinguishes them from the bulk of the technology fields with slower growth. The growth spurt of these 6 fast-moving technology fields is indicated by the arrows. Innovation in these fields comprise a large proportion of inventions which incorporated smart digital technologies, indicative of the boost given by the advancement in digitalization and computer technology. What's more interesting was that within each of these 6 technology fields, there was a flurry of innovation activity in the more unconventional areas at the time. Examples of which are telemedicine in medical technology, such as for remote monitoring or automatic drug delivery systems. Autonomous vehicles in transport, looking at collision detection or automatic lane changing, or in the fastest growing field of IT methods for management, which we see workable solutions already commonplace today. We are talking about the likes of fintech, from advancement in digital currency and contactless payments, to e-commerce or robo-advisors that makes it possible to continue our daily routine in the current global situation. And we have many other examples in the other technology fields. In summary, innovation in these technology fields are given a boost when they assimilate smart digital technologies. And through this multiplier effect, we can see since then clear signs of the imminent megatrend of digitalization taking root in various industries globally and driving the world towards Industry 4.0. With the strong foundation laid by digitalization, we are seeing another megatrend that has sprouted, which is that of artificial intelligence or AI. Looking at the global patenting trend in the recent 10 years, innovations in AI-related technologies are seen to be rapidly accelerating with a CAGR of 45% in the last 5 years. The main contributors to the AI technology are China and the US, where they represent about 85% of the total AI innovations globally, followed by South Korea and Japan. The high number of innovations from the top countries stem from a strong belief that AI capabilities can shape and move their industries forward. These countries, and many others, have well-designed strategies and plans to guide the development and successful adoption of AI technologies. So, which technology fields or industries are picking up on AI? AI, by its nature, is a group of advanced algorithms such as deep learning and artificial neural networks, most of which are considered as computer technology. As the core enabler, computer technology is seeing the highest number of inventions. These algorithms are seen to be applied in top areas such as IT methods for management, where AI has been applied in areas such as finance, as we have discussed, and also marketing tools that provide smart recommendations or improving connectivity and lifestyle through smart assistants. Another technology field that is enjoying growth in AI is medical technology. With the advances in deep learning approaches, one of the earliest applications is applied to diagnostic fields such as radiology or pathology, where machines can autonomously make sense of images and signals to diagnose and even predict diseases. To have an idea of how powerful it is, when put to the test against 15 elite doctors to diagnose brain tumors and predict the expansion of brain hematomas, an AI system named BioMind claimed a 2-0 victory in a competition held in Beijing in 2018. As a comparison, BioMind made diagnosis and prediction with higher than 80% accuracy and in half the time than the team of doctors, which only achieved below 70% accuracy. This is a great breakthrough in healthcare, considering that it takes years to train a physician. The AI system is not only able to improve the speed, but more importantly, the accuracy of diagnosis and even disease prognosis. From the patent data, we see that AI has been studied and applied to all technology fields, even in pure sciences like organic fine chemistry. For example, an organics chemist and AI researcher in Germany, Segler, has developed a tool that uses deep learning neural networks to learn known single-step organic chemistry reactions, all 2.4 million of them, to enable it to predict and map up routes for every step of a reaction pathway needed to create small organic molecules. This is highly valuable, especially for the pharmaceutical industry, as the AI-assisted tool can increase the speed and success rate in drug discovery, and more importantly, greatly reduce the associated cost and likely avoid patented syntactic routes. In fact, a commercial tool called the Chematica, developed by the Ulsan National Institute of Science and Technology, South Korea, and the Polish Academy of Sciences, has been acquired by the German pharmaceutical company Merck. These are just a few of many examples illustrating the application of AI into every technology field and industry. While some industries are enablers and are clearly ahead, others are just emerging. With its versatile applications across all fields, the mega trend of AI is set to further grow into the near future. We have just looked at a global overview of the mega trends of digitalization and AI. Now, let's look at some case studies of how they have transformed specific industries. We have discussed briefly how digitalization and AI can advance medical technology. In this case study, we look at how these megatrends can shape our lives in terms of healthcare, using remote patient monitoring as an example. As early as 2016, when we look at the top 10 patenting areas for remote patient monitoring, we observed that almost all of them focus on digitalization-enabled technologies, consistent with the global trend. Major companies in the healthcare sector were seen to work towards this goal. Among the top 20 players, most of them have accumulated strong patent portfolio in these areas. For example, Medtronic and Philips each has close to 500 inventions. This indicates that the top companies are not only quick to pick up on global trends, but are actively innovating new products and services incorporating digital technologies to enjoy the first mover advantage. The healthcare industry is already reaping the benefits that digitalization has brought about. The top 4 areas are seeing strong innovation by the top 20 players. These technology holders are offering solutions such as smart sensors and devices for wireless monitoring and diagnosis, and also systems for patient data management. Though the rest of the other areas, such as simultaneous evaluation of cardiovascular and other parameters, are not receiving the highest attention from top players, they are also evolving rapidly. The innovation focus is no longer on physical devices for measurement and monitoring. When we follow the trend into 5-year periods, hardware in the form of physical measurement showed a drop since 2010, indicating that industry is moving away from physical equipment for data capture. Increasingly, people are making smarter use of data to enable autonomous decision. As a result, these two areas, health index determination and prediction, and medical modeling and simulation, are seeing an upward growth in patent filings. This is to say, the current trend is moving away from merely capturing data towards harnessing data to enable smartness. And that is the ultimate goal of digitalization. The waves of digitalization are also pushing the boundaries of industries that are known to be resistant to technology advancement. Increasingly, the construction industry is making use of robotics and automation by increasing the adoption of digitalization-enabled technologies. There are a lot of examples. Sensors have been incorporated in cranes to avoid collision with buildings and other cranes during construction. Other forms of technology, such as drones, are used for inspection based on the digital images acquired. There is an increased use of BIM, or building information modeling, not only at the post-construction phase for maintenance, but also before construction for building design and during construction for safety monitoring. This technology offers promises of a seamless solution to this fragmented industry. And now, with the advancement in communication technology, all these tools are envisioned to talk to each other, enabling a system towards smartness and moving from simply automation to fully autonomous operations. In summary, from analyzing patent data, we have seen how the advent of the digitalization megatrend enabled revolutionary technologies in various industries, leading up to Industry 4.0. Building upon digitalization, the AI megatrend emerged, focusing on harnessing data to make smart and autonomous systems. We have also observed the integration of digitalization and AI in varying degrees to all industries, with key technology advances seen not only in the fastest growing industries, but also in the traditional slower industries.
I hope this presentation gives you a good idea of how patent analytics can be used to understand technology trends. If you would like more information, please feel free to contact us. Thank you.